BiWeekly General Love Tarot reading for December 17th through the 31st, 2016. Before I actually laid the cards, well, actually before I shuffled them, I kept hearing somebody wanting to know if they were going to reconcile with someone, or their relationship, and or if their relationship was ever going to materialize into anything other than occasional visits. And although some of the cards speak maybe a bit that, so I'm just going to deliver the message without using the cards. I feel like, first of all, there's a Joanna that's coming here. I don't know what's going on, Joanna, but what Spirit is leaning towards is for me to give you the message that things are going to turn out the way they should. And sometimes it's hard to believe that, but I feel like in your situation, whatever that may be, is a message of hope. I don't know if you listen to my video, but I hope that you do, because I feel like that hope has been drained from you, and Spirit is just saying that everything's going to turn out as it should, which is a very important message. Sometimes we want to hold on to something that just is no longer. And I know it's sad, and it might sound like I'm giving bad news here, but in the long run, I feel that you will be grateful for this. I don't know exactly what it is that you may be holding on to occasionally, but Spirit is saying that everything is going to be as it should be, and you're going to be okay. In time, you're going to be fine, and there is a beautiful path for you. Excuse me. You just can't see it right now, but you're stepping on it bit by bit. And it is definitely going to show up in 2017 for you. Okay, so back on this relationship that I'm looking at here, that Spirit's kind of laid out, and I've kind of heard someone in the crowd here. I don't know if it's one or it could be several. But I feel that there is a relationship that has been on and off. And at this moment, I feel like it's separated. I feel like this person's turned their back from you. And I feel like they're making gestures that they still care. And they do. They do. They've just got problems of their own, and they don't see it very clearly. And I don't know if this is the same relationship, but there is someone that's loved dearly, but honestly is just, it's like, every time you turn around, somebody seems to be asking you for money. And there is this one relationship where it's just draining you financially. Now, I don't know if it's, if they're not working, or maybe they live far away from you and you're spending money on them so that you could see them. But there needs to be a break here. Okay. And I feel like this person may have hurt you on top of everything else. And so there is a point. I don't know how I want to explain this. It's like a point on the path. I'm ringing a bell here. Ding, 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 ding. This point, when you arrive at this path, this is going to be a lesson whether or not you can let go of perhaps jealousy, and also if you can let go and forgive, okay? And finally learn your lesson about what it is that you're attracting in, that you keep repetitive patterns going. Now, again, it might sound like this is negative, but it's not. It's really actually an awakening in regards to a few relationships that are happening. I really feel that, Gemini, that by letting go of this person that you love, I feel that in the right divine timing, this person will return to you. So yes, I am speaking of a reconciliation, even though the reconciliation card is not out here. It doesn't matter. A spirit is saying that the two of you had so much love and so much fun, but there were things that got into the middle of this relationship. And it could have been family, it could have been friends, it even could have been someone else that got in the middle of this relationship, like an affair or something. But either way it goes, the two of you have great love together. But right now, his or her back is turned facing you. And so what I get with that is this isn't the time where truth comes out. It's not the time where, this relationship goes through a major repair. It's kind of status quo at the moment, but one of you is hurting. Now, Spirit sent that in so fast I didn't give a chance to grab it. Hopefully it'll come back to me. Because I was actually deep in that vision. Okay. Anyways, I just feel like some of you, because of this relationship, now this could have been a separation, this could have been a divorce, but it may have put you in a financial debt. But I do feel like you are going to get out of that financial debt because you're going to learn your lesson from it. And that's going to give you more power universally to make more money or attract in more money to pay this debt. However you attract it in, whether it be a loan, winnings, somebody lends it to you, however it's going to be, I feel it's going to happen. So that's what I'm getting. And then also I feel that for some of you, again, who are going through the separation and perhaps maybe going through a divorce, some that I see is, one of you has an attorney that's really, I don't know if it's yours or your partner's or ex-partner's, but is really a humdinger when it comes to trying to drain someone financially here. And, see, the thing is I feel like eventually that's karma, that's greediness. And what's going to happen eventually is that's going to come back to that attorney and also the person. That's why they resonated with each other, because they attracted each other in because of their selfishness and their materialistic greed. So it is going to turn out to be okay eventually. All right. So anyways, we're under a Mercury retrograde. So I don't suggest settling anything 100% right now. I think that it should move forward into the mid-Januaries and onward in order to really get good results from some of the things that I've mentioned. Okay. Now, I do feel that Geminis are off to new relationships. Relationships that have, oh my God, kind of passion. And, I can't break away from this person. I known this person from another lifetime. Or I feel like I've known this person all my life. Yeah, because you are going to meet up with soulmates. Okay. Let me just go ahead and pull some other cards. I feel definite soulmate relationships for quite many of you. But what's important here is there needs to be some change. Because if that change happens with you, then it's not going to happen in your outer world. So you'll give up actually attracting and controlling partners, or partners who could be narcissistic or tend to have affairs. You'll wind up with somebody who's very devoted and a loving partner. Let's see here. Well, there's a lot of love here with this relationship that I do believe has a child or children. And there is hope here that this turns out to either reconcile or, that there be a good communication between these two. So I'm just waiting for Spirit's answer here. You know what? I do feel that there's an eye opener, not so much for you, but more for the other person, the partner or the ex partner. I really feel like there is more an eye opener to awaken in regards to their personality or the manner in which they've treated you. Hold on one second, please. I totally forgot to turn down my phone. We don't want it dinging in this reading. So sorry, Gemini. I forgot to turn off my phone. Okay, so moving forward here, I'm feeling like someone is really looking forward to having a wonderful time with someone who I'm feeling is going through a divorce or has separated from someone that they've been committed to for quite some time. And you have deep romantic feelings for them. And I feel they have that for you too. And so then I'm coming back to this area of the reading. They may even have children. But I feel like the two of you are going to come together. Because the feeling, the love between the two of you is definitely divine. And it's not that you're breaking up a home or they're breaking up a home. It's more like everything that's happened, they've kind of, they're pretty much done with that relationship. They have been done with that relationship. And so this love between the two of you is really amazing, actually. And I do feel, I know this is December 17th through the 31st reading, but I feel like this is moving on into the new year because of the holidays. There may be some delays, but other than that, I feel like it's after it makes past the holidays, things are going to change. And they are really going to move forward with you. Okay, let me, before I put out some angel cards here, I just feel, Gemini, you really have good things to look forward to. Yeah, there are some changes in relationships, but it's not for all of you. I feel like for many of you Geminis, you will discover, again, love. And the love that you're with now, I feel it's only going to get stronger. And, going and flowing in higher growth, higher parts of relationships that are beyond just the everyday part of the world, I guess I want to say there. I'm trying to search for that word to match what I'm visioning here. Anyways, there's the new love card, Gemini. Yippee. And your angels are definitely hearing your prayer. You definitely have something to celebrate. Serenity, body care, music. I've seen these cards in, not all these cards. They've kind of been mixed up in different readings. But of course, that's kind of how it works. New beginnings. Yes, Gemini. Okay, so basically what I'm feeling is, as I was saying, new love is coming in your life. You definitely are celebrating. And I think this is not just, the holidays. I feel this is celebrating over something, some type of victory that is going to show itself soon. And I feel like this is something that you need to trust, because some of you may have some trust issues. And in order to get beyond that hurdle, you just have to open up and trust. Okay, we're talking about a reconciliation that has still magic in it. And we're also talking about new love, which is an entirely different person. So you don't want to take energy from a prior relationship and try to drag it into that one. I know we're all victims of that at some time or another in our life, but I'm just bringing it to consciousness in this reading. Now, I feel like you're going to make peace, and I feel like this is something over body care. Now, maybe this is discovering a new facial cream or body cream. This could be taking care of excessive hair. This could be going on a diet, exercising, joining a gym, studying something that's related to healing and body care. I'm just trying to think here. Because I keep pulling something in that perhaps there may be someone who isn't feeling well and may have, well, maybe this is cosmetic surgery also, but I also feel like this could be surgery. Like I'm getting something that might have to do with stomach surgery to where it shrinks down the stomach in order to, be on a diet and lose weight. I do feel that there is opportunities to be festive with lots of beautiful orchestrated music is what I'm getting. Also, too, I feel like some of you might actually participate in some either choir or it could even be a play. Like some of you may actually want to act, and I feel like you might be involved in a play that's for the holidays. And also moving forward, I feel like new beginnings, not just in love, but in career and just being you. Okay, let me go ahead and shuffle some cards for the general reading. Messages for Gemini, December 17th through the 31st, 2016. Spirit messages. I'm thinking of that song, Dust in the Wind. I'm just blowing this dust off the cards. Come on, guys. You got it. You got it. I feel love for you. I feel amazing things for you, Gemini. Okay? Dust in the wind is... Let it go in the wind. It's gone. It's off the table. It's off of you. Well, okay, that card wanted to come out. Two of Fire. Wow, that's a good card, by the way. Two of Fire is someone who's finally being their authentic self. Coming into things that, or dreams that you've been trying to make possible. This card is also about contracts or partnerships in business or even weddings. Anything that pertains to contracts. And also it's a card, because it's a fire card, it's a card to move forward on your journey. Just keep moving forward, Gemini. Oh, they're just wanting to be so tough. All right, let's blow. Come on, Spirit. Maybe they don't want me to shuffle these cards anymore. Okay. I'm not going to shuffle them anymore. So there's the Two of Fire. There's the Queen of Fire. Six of Air. Seven of Earth. Eight of Air. The Hermit. Queen of Air. And Two of Air. So we've got a couple twos and a couple fire cards. Two air cards. One earth card. Nice balance, actually. So let me just pick up the Two of Fire again and the Queen of Fire. And so basically, I mentioned about coming into your own, being your authentic self, new partnerships and contracts. This here, the Queen of Fire, you know, this is being your grace. Like, stretch your wings and fly like an eagle or whatever your favorite bird is. And maybe you should shapeshift into it. That's really awesome, by the way. Shamans love to shapeshift. I shapeshift into my eagle guide all the time. And I feel like that. I don't know why somebody wants to prove something to someone that, you know, I guess this other person must have underestimated you. So I feel like this gust of power to where you want to show this person that you are not the type of person to be underestimated. Okay, good point, Gemini. But this is also, the Queen of Fire is also a creative card. So you're really moving forward on something that you really want to do. And it looks really good going ahead, because the Six of Air here is like things are on the mend. Things are looking up, okay? Like end of difficult situations, you know, maybe you're actually going to take a journey, maybe even a trip to see someone, and finally there's going to be a solution. You're heading somewhere with this, okay? And the Seven of Earth is, you know, this is like your, let's say, look at your garden. This is your garden, and inside the garden, over time, you've been planting new seeds. So basically now it's, okay, here's the seeds getting ready to bloom. Okay, but what you have to do for these seeds is you have to keep watering them. So you can't get yourself into a worry mode or just all of a sudden want to stop because maybe you're frustrated over something didn't turn out the way you wanted it to be. And so that kind of like made you pause. Don't pause. Just, you know, if you want, here's the Hermit. If you want, spend some time in your sacred space. A lot of us, what happens is when sometimes there's delays or disappointments, we want to go and just either, you know, hit the sofa with sweets or, you know, lay in bed or feel depressed about it. And you have every right to process that. But what I'm feeling here is, if you spend time in sacred space, your own circle, and you really feel that sacredness, you'll realize that you are not alone and that you have many guidance there to assist you moving forward and dealing with the pain, if there is any, or just the frustration of things. Because frustration is what really came in here. Okay? And so the Eight of Air, the Queen of Air, and the Two of Air, these are 3 air cards. Oh, actually, you have 4 air cards. Wow. And you're definitely Mercury's child, and you are definitely air. So, now, one question here that I'm getting, let me see if I can pull it in. I'm getting something about, what do you do about someone who's really put you in a bad place? Do you get even, or do you wait and let them reap their own karma? Well, you wait and you let them reap their own karma, really. Because if you get involved and try to get even, then you're just involved in that karma as that other person is. Now, here's where I feel like, you know, we've got a bunch of horses that are unicorns here. You know, sometimes us feeling trapped in something is actually an illusion. There's always a way out of something. You know, might not always be feeling good about it, but there's always a way out of something. But I feel here, Gemini, some of you are afraid to take action. Now, this could be standing up standing up to someone at work or family member. This also could be even in a relationship that you're personal with, you know, like an intimate relationship. And I feel like you don't have confidence here. When you've got a lot of air cards, you should have plenty of confidence now to reap the benefits of this situation. And I think what will help you here is being independent, like an objective decision making. Maybe it's time, excuse me, maybe it's time to, I was going to actually sneeze. Hold on. I must have been speaking some truth there. Okay. Let's hope I was. Anyways, maybe this is a time to see happiness in things, and clear out the old so that the news can come in. Sometimes we think we clear out the old, but we don't. We're still hanging on to those threads, and it really takes work at it, but the payoff is amazing. So that's here with the Eight of Air is what I'm feeling, that you're unable to make a decision. Like, you want to make a decision, you want to stand in your power about this, but at the same time, you're having a difficult time making a decision because you're not sure. In other words, I'm feeling like it's more of a fear of feeling regret. There is no regret when you make up your mind and you really observe it and don't react. And you'll decide that this making the decision is the best thing that you possibly could do. Okay. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that there's not a problem, because there is. Now, I don't know what this has to do with. This has to have to do with work or a family issue. So pretending that there's no problem, it's only going to come back at you. This is where you have to make a decision, and you have to stand by your decision. Okay? All right, I'm going to leave you with this, Gemini. First, I want to say thank you so much for the year, watching my videos and supporting me. I want to thank my subscribers and the ones who haven't subscribed, for stopping by and listening to my videos. I'm really grateful to all of you. And it was a year that really I loved so much. Felt so much bliss in my heart just doing this with all of you. I want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and or if you don't celebrate any of those, Happy Holidays. If you'd like a personal reading, www.transformationandempowerment.com. Please remember to check your moon and rising. Gemini, much love and blessings.